And I had about 7 pisses on the plane as well, because I did the usual. Sophie had a bit more restraint, but I did the usual, I wanted to get a Greg's before you even get through to the security bit, but Sophie doesn't let us do that. She says it's vile, it's disgusting. You don't need to be eating shite like that, Carl. And she's right, because I will, when I'm away from home, I'll do all that. So I try not to do all that in front of her. And then, just got on it. I think I had 2 pints. I think I was quite, reserved. 2 pints at the airport. And then, they come round, I'll go, I'll have a Moretti. And they go, hey, do you want 2? Hey, there's 2 for a tenner. I go, well, that's not an offer. Like, can you stop presenting it as such? It's really not as good as an offer as you seem to think it is. Well, we're in the sky. All right, great. Yeah, so 2 for a tenner. But they're not cold or anything. They're just warm. Do you want 2 warm cans of Moretti for a tenner? And everyone thinks it's brilliant. So yeah, you get the little cup, and I got 1. They were rationing out that ice, the dirty bastard. So 1 cup of ice. So I'm pouring it in, trying to get it cold, and then drinking it before it gets warm. So I'm essentially down in 2 at a time. And I think I had about 4 to 6 on the plane. I'm not too sure, but it meant on a 3-hour flight from Newcastle to Palma, I had about 7 pisses. And I kept getting up. I was on the aisle, like I was 8C, so I didn't have far to walk down. But after a while, you start to get dirty looks on the plane for having all them pisses. Dirty looks from like, the passengers. And I'm like, look, we've all got with things that make us rank, all right? Like, we've all got with vices. So all of you smoking outside, I didn't say a thing about that. You've got your manky sliders on. You've got your feet on display on a plane. Everyone's got the thing that makes them rank, and I'm not. I am judging them. So yeah, okay, fair enough. And then the staff as well. That's the thing. The staff were like giving us dirty looks as well. I was like, well, you served us. I was happy to have 1 can, and then you're the one going, hey, do you want 2 for a tenner? And then you give us a look like, oh, the gall of you to be getting up for your pisses. And you sell your 400 tabs. That's airport safety, isn't it? Now, in the event of a water landing, you've got to wear this vest, wear this belt, do this, blow this whistle. Where your safety is imperative to us. Also, do you want 400 tabs on the cheap as well? So don't judge me. That's what I'm saying. Is air steward the correct term? I don't want to sound like an old man. Cabin crew. 1 member of the cabin crew. Oh, God, when they get on? It's when train conductors... Who said this one as well? It's a really good one. Rachel Fairburn, she said... she put a tweet out one time like, oh, God, I'm on a train and the train conductor has a personality. And it's... Doesn't that say it all? Oh, the train driver loves the smell of his own farts, doesn't he? He loves to just bang on and be a little bit more personable than he should be, than he wants to be. And that's what this cabin crew guy was doing as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got a wide range selection of shite that you want to buy that's going to cost you loads, and it's a load of cack. Do you want it? Yeah, we've got lots of presents. We've got watches, Armani watches. Hey, you could do this as a nice little present for your mother-in-law, some perfume. I know, whoever buys a present for their mother-in-law. And everyone on the plane was like, oh, oh, he's great, him, isn't he? He's great. No, he's not. He's fucking cack, and he's too much at 7 a.m. Nobody needs to hear that. Just sell your shit and sit down and get out the way so I can have me piss. And your daft little mate was laughing his head off as well about it. Your mate, that he's probably the trainee, isn't he? If you inevitably have to stay over after a long flight, and there's like, you've got to share the room, you're having the double bed and your manky mate's having the single one, and he's probably laughing at all your shit jokes all the way until you go to sleep. Oh, he's funny, him, isn't he? No, he's not funny. It was just a surprise. You just weren't expecting it. Surprise does not equal funny. That being said, he was a very nice... I didn't mean to go off on him as much as I did there. He really didn't do anything to me, rather than just give us a bit of a look when I went for me 7th piss in 3 hours, which I didn't care for. It's not how I like to start my holiday.